So welcome to Cartoon Rewind, the podcast where we take a trip down memory lane. And we will relive our favorite childhood cartoons, toys, or you know what? Anything that's going to geek us out. Of course, I'm your host, Frank, and with me, like always, my brothers from another mother. We're talking about the walking encyclopedia of cartoons and toys. Let's hear for D himself. And we can't forget about the man, the myth, the legend. We're talking about Rogue. Now, before we dive into today's episode, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and you got to share our videos. You can find us anywhere you get your podcast. Plus, you got to visit our G4 classified website at cartoonrewind.com for exclusive content. And you ready for this? Our brand new toy store. It is definitely time for you to upgrade your collections. And if you need a daily fix of cartoons like we all do, you got to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, X, and of course, Blue Sky. And Rolly, how you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. I just noticed, just for our visual watchers, I wasn't able to wear the team uniform.
Yes, of course. I'm always the only one that does.
Well, I used it this weekend, and it's dirty clothes. I had to wash it. So
Where'd you go this weekend?
Actually, in a dryer. What happened?
Where'd you go this weekend?
So we went to a little convention that's in Central Florida, like Fort Myers. A little convention there. It was called Southwest Florida RetroCon. It's a one-day event. Yeah, it was pretty good. I was gonna show you, take some pictures for you guys, but anytime I show pictures, Dwayne's like, "Buy it for me," and just I didn't carry those big. I didn't carry those big wads of cash. I had that big credit card with me.
Says, if it's something that we can use, go ahead and buy it. That's all I say.
Mm-hmm. No, all right. Remember when I showed you that picture of the Grimlock?
Buy it.
Right.
Yeah, and ship it to me is what you said. Buy it, ship it to me. Yeah, pick the biggest thing. Yeah, the biggest box that I own.
And I appreciate it.
No, I know you do. So, but yeah. So no, it was pretty cool. It was small, but it was good.
Nice. And I'm assuming you went to promote the site, the tutorial site?
I was wearing my shirt promoting the
Nice.
podcast for those who
no backpack, right? No backpack because we
backpack.
learned our lesson.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I was the moment Christy was wearing her purse and her purse line was going to shit a strap body thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, great, another Frank. Blocking the logo. So it's okay. But I did notice
I needed the backpack, man. I needed the backpack.
Yeah.
I started carrying it in the front. I carried it in the front when we were in New York.
Yes.
Yes.
What was I gonna say? But I did see this backpack. I forgot where. I'm pretty sure Amazon has it. But it's an LED backpack. You know, like Guru's hat.
Okay.
A backpack like that. And
that'll be nice.
You can use that one next time.
Okay.
So
we'll put it on the business credit card.
Yeah, stop using my credit card. That's why I don't send pictures.
I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you.
I know, but they had there was one table there that had original Thundercat figures and original He-Man figures, which is kind of ties into today's episode. So they had the originals. They were really nice too. I forgot. Well, they weren't really nice. They were terrible. No articulation. We're spoiled. This generation is spoiled.
Yeah, we are, man.
There's 5 points articulation. I think they have 5 points. Yeah, 5 points articulation.
It was like this.
Yeah.
Right? They got that wrist.
Like that. So, yeah. D, how you doing?
Those toys were stupid.
Don't liking this camera not working on this work computer, so hopefully we get to use what we use on Ninjas, where we can stream this live. Everybody can see that we are live on YouTube. So, but other than that,
I'm tell you right now, I'm not doing no intro.
What?
I'm not doing no intro.
Okay, that's not my fault.
No, I'm just saying because my computer just not gonna work.
So, well, for this week's podcast, you weren't there either, so we just I put a placeholder photo the whole time.
You did. Oh, and by the way, I saw that you used the new video clip for the beginning.
What do you think? I'm
Well,
pretty sure you like it, right?
of course. Well, that was actually my third one that I made
Uh-huh.
because I was like, wait a minute. Because the first two, I was like, wait a minute, something's not right. I don't like this. It's just too. It needs something. I'm like, ooh, it needs a countdown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I wanted it to match with the video because if you notice, the second one had the countdown, but the countdown looked different from.
Different. Yes.
Yes, and I was like, I know Rolly because I'm the same way. It's freaking bothering me. I gotta figure out how to do this so that it matches. You know what I mean? And it
Yeah.
took me a minute. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, because I think you noticed I was up since 4 something in the morning.
Yeah, you sent it. You sent it like at 4 o'clock. Here, I
Yeah,
loaded the. I'm like, damn, it wasn't that serious.
but once it's in my head, dude,
Right.
you know what I mean? And I thought it was under my profile for Cartoon Rewind, but I
Mhm.
couldn't find it. And then I was thinking, you know what? And my brain just always moving. It's like, wait a minute, what do I do? A lot. I get lazy and I click on whatchamacallit, the wrong profile.
Uh-huh.
Let me check my Frankie.net profile. Boom, there it was, bro. It's like,
Okay.
you son of a bitch. Because I do most of my editing under Cartoon Rewind
Okay.
profile.
Which
That's
which
why.
is which
Yes.
you should be. Yeah.
Profile for Cartoon Rewind. That's where I do my editing. Frankzilla Toys is where I do my downloads, and then Frankie.net is where I do all my business stuff.
That's
Yeah.
right, ladies. That's what. If you marry him, this is what you got to deal with. Exactly. That's what you got to deal with. All right, so let's get started.
All right, let's start this thing, man.
Yeah. So what are we doing this week, Frank?
The same thing we do every week. We're going to take over the world.
Why? Since when is Brain Mexican?
Oh, I had to go a little Mexican, man. You know what I mean?
When
So
in
we
the
are watching
yes.
He-Man, which is season 1, episode 4, right? And it's called the Dragon Invasion, right, of He-Man. And this is the He-Man that, what year was it? 84?
What? They came out in?
Yeah,
It came out in '83, actually.
83. Okay. Which, if you've been with us since season 1, because we're on season 3 right now, everybody knows I'm not a big fan of He-Man, but we have to do the review of He-Man because it is definitely a classic cartoon. You know
You've
what I
been
mean? Now,
avoiding
mind
it.
you, I was a fan when I was a kid. I did have the toys and I did like the
Oh,
cartoon. And then once G.I. Joe was around and Transformers, He-Man was just gone. It just did not exist anymore.
you're
So
lost on your end. It was still good.
Yeah, I like the Netflix one. That's my favorite He-Man.
A lot of people hate that one.
Oh man, what's his name? The guy from Clerks.
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith said, "Thank you." He did an amazing job on those series, man.
He no, I mean I understand, but it's like I said, it's not that good. I mean, it's a good continuation, and
Mm-hmm.
animation drawing is good. I wasn't the especially the first part, the way he was going with the storyline, it
Mm-hmm.
was a little bit too woke for me.
You think so?
No, it was just very Tila focus.
Okay.
It was very Tila focus, and for me, she's not a main character. She's a good. I mean, the whole series is kind of Tila focused until the end, but it was just I don't know why we had to focus on Tila. It was a whole group thing with He-Man as center, and He-Man took a back seat, in my opinion.
Well, that's because we were going to see her involvement, the way she evolved to that serpent queen and the bird queen and whatever else other queen thing that she turns into. You know what I mean? And then the scepters combined together at the end, and
Well, it's
it was focused on her. Yes, I agree, but I still think it was a great story told. You know what I mean? The way they introduced the characters. You know what I mean? I thought they did a great job. Yeah.
Did okay. Not a fan.
Mhm.
Real. It's not real He-Man. Not my He-Man.
That
This
is
is not
true.
real
That
He-Man.
is definitely not your He-Man. This is better. This is a bit better. Yes.
All right. So yes. So as you mentioned, we're doing the Dragon Invasion, which
Mm-hmm.
aired September 8th, 1983, which was 45 years, 5 months, and 10 days ago.
Damn.
I know, right? So we always do this. I was only the wee little baby of, I think, maybe 7 years old.
Well, no, I was 8.
So you were not 8.
You,
I
you
was
said you
7.
said 45 years ago, right?
41 years ago,
Oh,
5 months, and
41
10
years
days.
ago. My bad. Okay, well, don't scream at me. It's okay. Relax.
No, I was clarifying. So, all right. All right. So I guess we're ready.
Yeah, man. Let's make it happen, Captain.
Hey, wait. What was the
What?
most popular song in 1983? What were we doing? So we forgetting our basics now. That's what we're doing.
Our roots.
Yeah.
All right. I will tell you, I'll give you a guess in our normal fashion of what the number one song in the U.S. was. Ready? You guys know what the number one song in the U.S. is?
Crack that whip.
No.
Depeche
You guys know?
Mode.
No.
Isn't
What?
that she's a maniac,
The Maniac.
maniac?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that
You
from
guys
that movie with the chick where she drops the water on her? She goes like this. What is it called?
exactly.
Fame?
Flashdance. That's what you're saying?
No,
Yes.
not
Flashdance.
Roxanne.
No,
Flashdance.
Flashdance.
Flashdance. Flashdance.
So yes, the number one song in the United States back 41 years ago was Maniac by Michael Sembleo. And the number one song in the UK was Red Red Wine by
Actually,
UB40.
Rick
Nice.
Ashley.
It's not Rick Ashley. Never. It's rarely. I don't say never. Rarely Rick Ashley. So, all right. So I knew you're gonna ask me that question. I was doing that while
He
Frank
was
was
ready.
telling
He
us.
was ready.
I was not ready. I had to go once Frank started doing like talking about what the show was about. I'm like, thank God. Let me do it. Now, in the Dragon Invasion, D, is this where we see the big dragon with the helmet?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you said yes.
Yeah, me too, buddy. And wasn't
So
that the
you can't
same
hear me?
thing that becomes some sort of
Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But when you said yes, I don't know what you're doing, but I heard it very faint. It sounded
and
like
isn't this
this.
the same dragon that
Makes wishes? No.
that
That's
died
Dragon
and
Ball.
freaking was with the original Black He-Man or
Black He-Man, really?
Grayskull?
Wow, the Black He-Man.
Wasn't there a Dark He-Man?
No,
Baker?
No, not Faker. He was blue, wasn't he?
Faker is blue. There's an
Baker?
anti He-Man from a negative universe. He's black with red hair.
Maybe that's the one I was
But
talking
you're
about.
thinking you're thinking of King Grayskull.
King Grayskull. He's dark skinned, right?
Yeah.
And doesn't he have dreads?
Yes.
Well, they didn't have combs back then, so it was a
Okay, so
jungle.
he's black.
Yeah, he's black. Well, Kevin Smith made him black.
Oh, but originally he's not black.
I don't know. You gotta ask the Toy Guru. Toy Guru.
Yes.
Yes, he's black.
Yeah. Who's black?
King Grayskull.
No, originally he's white.
Okay. Gotcha.
But because of DEI, they made him black.
Gotcha.
Yes, he wanted to be inclusive.
Kevin Smith was trying to be inclusive, and boom, there you go.
Sure.
They even allowed Savage He-Man to join. We couldn't speak and everything. All right. So Frank,
Yes.
you know how it works. We can't start it.
All right. Let's make it happen, Captain.
All right.
Filmation presents
There you go.
And the
There you go.
masters of the universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers
No
were
one else
revealed
looks
to
good
me
as
the
him.
day I held aloft my magic
Look at
sword
that
and said,
haircut.
by the power of Grayskull.
He could have done so much better. Isn't that called the Prince Albert haircut?
I have no idea.
Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most
That's very good.
powerful man in the universe.
You were just noticing he was doing that.
Only 3 others share this secret. Our friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. Together we defend Castle Grayskull from the evil forces of Skeletor.
All right, here we go.
What did you
He-Man,
say? What
Master
did you
of the
say?
Universe.
What did you say you just noticed?
That he was doing the Baywatch thing. He was running.
The running?
Baywatch thing.
Ah! And then he punched. He went pah.
Well, now you notice that. That's how the cell works. He punches, and it gives light.
There you go. Yeah, well, I just noticed it. And then, and his hair was flowing up and down like that. I'm telling you,
Guys, I'm watching Game of Thrones here. Well, Dragons.
it is.
Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
sitting on the eggs.
Look, that's awesome. You know, and right now we have a shortage of eggs, so that would be perfect right now.
This one works in. Yes. Why did he has that small one? Where that must be a tiny dragon.
No, maybe it's that crystal ball thing. I don't think it's an egg.
It's shiny. It just shined.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
it's Evelyn's crystal ball thing.
Or pearl, a little pearl.
Yeah,
And this is the Shrek. This is the dragon from Shrek.
it is. And look, freaking what's his face stopped it with his staff. Skeletor.
It's called a Havoc staff.
That's what it's called, the Havoc staff. Yes. And why is
Yeah.
Beastman freaking all scared, man? He's such a wuss.
Well, first of all, he's 100% hair, and they're throwing the dragon's throwing fire at him.
No, but he's Beastman. He should be able to control it.
Oh,
Beastman is comic relief. That's all he is.
that's
Has
true.
such great potential, man. You know what I mean? But no,
Yep.
I gotta mess it
Nope.
up. Look at him. Damn dude, freaking's got bags under his eyes. He hasn't slept in years, man. Look at him.
Yes, in months.
He's got to do everything freaking Skeletor says.
Yeah.
Look at the way he walks too.
And did you see his hands like this when it was running? Like
Yeah.
like if it was a T-Rex. And I could have sworn I saw him do this. His hands were flapping when he was running.
It's flapping.
Yes,
Yeah.
hands. Why I have no idea, but he does have short hands.
He does. Oh my god, I can't stand this freaking guy, man.
Orko?
Leave Orko alone.
No,
Again,
man.
another comic relief. That's all it
I
is.
know. Look. At least the meatballs look good.
And why is Tila sit? What does Tila sit at the table?
What?
She's a
Okay, I
hired
saw
help.
the queen and the king.
She's
I
part
saw
of the
He-Man
family.
with his.
She's
No, she's
part
not
of
part of
the
the
family.
family. She's not part of the family. Man
Yes,
at
she
Arms
is.
is a
Oh,
Man
there
at
she
Arms
is.
is a compete.
Yes, she is. She's part of the family.
She's hired help.
Isn't she
She's
like
not-
the king's goddaughter?
No.
No, she's just Man at Arms adopted daughter.
But no. Wait, but wasn't she the daughter of Man at Arms and the princess chick from Grayskull?
No.
Sorceress?
She's a
The
sorceress'
sorceress.
daughter.
Yes.
Well, she's the sorceress' daughter.
Yes, but not Man at
Sure.
Arms.
But so Man at Arms didn't.
No, he didn't.
Maybe.
But in the Kevin Smith one, he did, though, right?
No, same thing.
Really? Oh, man.
Yeah.
So who got her pregnant?
A warrior in the army. not named Man at Arms.
Damn, so he
died.
knocked her up and just left?
He died.
Bullshit.
Why are you trying to start drama, Frank?
That's the excuse that back then for the ones that they have now. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the store and buy some scratchers. I'll be right back.
And never come back.
Yeah,
Never come back. He died in the war.
that's
Tell her
it.
he died in the war. Man, that baby dinosaur grew fast.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you did notice that dinosaur that dragon just grew like in 2 seconds.
Oh, shit, yeah. Look at purple spandex, pink shirt. The guy was in style.
Yep.
He's not gay. Don Johnson used to wear the same colors.
By the power of Grayskull.
See, that's pretty good drawing right there. A silhouette like that in the shadows.
I can tell you this: if his outfit gets damaged, I know someone that can sew it up for him.
That was only my grandmother.
I thought it was
She's
you.
she's no longer around. I don't.
That sword looks so lame. I never liked the sword.
You know what a lame sword is? That 2000X.
No, that's 10 times better than this one.
The 2020. The
Absolutely not.
2020 sword was ugly.
No, man, that thing was badass. This one freaking sucks wet monkey ass.
It does not.
It does. You just like it because it's the original.
It's a nice, clean sword.
Nah, man.
That's a terrible way to jump. He just jumped head first down. Like it was
He did. I thought he was jumping in a pool, dude.
a pool, right? It was just like head first down. So it's with her big old thick thighs. Sorry, wrong cartoon, wrong podcast. Here comes Ram Man. I know that. This was my by the way. This was my first Master Universe figure.
Ram Man?
And I hated it. But
because he only had one motion, up and down.
yes. Up and down, no
Yeah,
arms.
and his legs were stuck together.
No, yeah. So his arms were drawn on. It was all patterned. It was nothing. It didn't do anything other than pushing him down and pushing him down in front. So,
Okay.
stab him. Oh, that's right. He's a pacifist.
I love the way they run. Is he frozen?
Yes.
He is frozen.
Did he
That'll be
use up
great.
all his energy like Vehicle Voltron, where he only lasts 5 minutes?
Oh, He-Man?
No, the dragon.
Oh, the dragon. No,
No,
he
he got frozen.
He got frozen. I thought you were asking.
Oh, that's when Tila hit him with the gun.
No,
Oh,
Man at Arms.
Where are you
Man
at?
at Arms did that.
What are you watching?
He's not looking. He's not paying attention as usual.
So.
I'm paying attention.
He's
I'm
back
right here.
He's I don't know what he's looking at. So,
Baby egg.
now who's
That's
recording
wrong.
this for? Who's recording this for Skeletor? That's what I want to know.
It's magic. It's magic.
Magic has cameras.
Yep.
He's able to see with a portal that opens up that he can see everything. And look how lame that vehicle is.
It's not lame. Are you gonna just be shitting on every character? Is that?
And doesn't Stratos look a little bit like Macbeth from freaking Gargoyles?
Because the goatee, the little beard.
Oh, yeah, the gray and everything. Just to take that helmet off and the glasses. I bet you I think he looks like Macbeth in the bottom. I mean, underneath that. Wait, stop freezing that damn dragon, man.
If they do it, it's just gonna keep on destroying everything. No, see, now they didn't freeze them; they just stuck them. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Stick him in the hole.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. By the way, this shouldn't be this hard for him to push.
Plug the hole. Plug the hole. Plug the hole. There you go, buddy.
Ram that thing right up his butt, though.
Yeah, he did. I think I heard the dragon go, hi.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what we do.
But I appreciate the sound effects. The cable's out. The cable's out.
Hey, who's the samurai? Or the sumo wrestler.
He's not a super wrestler. He's a samurai.
Is he a samurai? Oh,
Yes, a samurai.
I don't ever remember him.
What's his name? Jujutsu?
Is that what his name is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Not me.
we don't see his cap very often.
We don't see him with a harness though. He usually
No.
sits at the throne on the floor. That's what somebody D, you have a 3D printer. Can you print me out a panther laying down so I can put him on my throne? That would be coming nice.
I'll try.
Yeah, I give you the diameters and the size.
First has to
So-
buy a table though. That doesn't wobble.
He has a table. He just bought one.
Did he? Nice.
He hasn't shown anything he's printed though. What is
Camera
this?
work.
Look at that. She goes, I'm gonna stop you with my magic. I'm a sorceress.
She's like, no. She's more like, I hate when people come unannounced.
Yeah. Free.
No, I do not. I do not want to know what you're selling. He's like, no, but look at this ball. See? I'm
It's
showing
in
you
the
this ball.
future.
It's from the future, and
And
it's
it's
only
shiny. And it's shiny.
yes, and you can have it for 6 payments, and then oh shit, call for He-Man. Call your little dude
Yeah.
boy. Look at that. That's
Those sleds with no handles.
so how they used to do
And
FaceTime
Men
back
at
in the
Arms.
day?
What's Men at Arms writing?
The same thing, but
Same
with
thing.
but with the attachment in the back.
Sled house? Oh no,
In the
but
back.
it's the vehicle version of it.
No, it's the same version.
The Sky Sled. The Sky
It
Sled hooked up.
separates. Yes.
Yeah, so she got sucked into the Dragon Pearl.
Yeah, see that?
Which shouldn't be possible because she should be super powerful in the Castle
Yes,
Grace.
it makes no sense. She got captured.
And
But
then,
look, they're walking in like they own the place. They're like, what?
They do.
now they do. They got the key, which is the
Yeah,
pearl.
they got her.
Look, there's a mini Castle Grayskull inside Castle Grayskull.
There you go.
And those are the 12 primes.
Before there was 12 primes.
Do you know this stuff? This and He-Man and Transformers in the same universe? But yeah, it's the same vehicle.
Yeah, I remember when we did, I think it was wave 1 of the He-Man toys. You
But
guys told me that
next
it
week we do wave 2.
splits up.
Next week we do wave 2.
Yes.
Tune in. If you're at the edge of your seats on this podcast, wait until you see next week's toy edition.
Dun, dun,
He-Man.
dun.
Now you gotta let all the dragons out.
Who let the dragons out?
Who? Get it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna go rawr, 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 rawr,
They're not tigers.
raw.
Okay.
That means I love you and dinosaur.
They're dragons. Roar.
I know. I don't know what dragons noise they make,
I think.
except for maybe like a horse or I don't know, man. Leave me alone.
Okay, yeah. I said stop while you're ahead.
I know, man. I'm just digging myself into a hole.
So there's Evelyn.
So real quick, why are the eyes glowing on her chair?
D. I don't know
Yeah,
why. Why are the eyes glowing on the chair?
In this one, it shows that he controls Grayskull.
Ah.
Now they got to go all the way back to Snake Mountain to save the sorceress. I don't
Why?
know why. Watch.
And
You
no,
got to get the
and I
Dragon
don't-
Pearl.
and I don't know why no one's holding onto the handle. Is it like autopilot?
Yeah.
And you know what I just noticed? Oh my god, Tila is like super white.
I thought you were gonna say super hot.
No, she's like super white, man, compared to He-Man.
That's what I
He-Man
keep
is
telling y'all.
well
I thought
tanned.
He-Man was black. I thought He-Man was black.
But I understand now, though, D, why you thought that, man. He's
He-Man. To
like a
me, He-Man does
freaking
not look black
surfer
at
boy
all.
from California. The tan, the blonde hair, the muscles.
Looks nothing black. I don't know what you were thinking he'd be black.
I was a kid, man. I was trying to relate.
I was saying you're the color on your TV, the color on your TV is set a little bit too dark there.
Hey, look, Rolly, he was trying to relate, all right?
Trying to relate, man. All you see
I got
is
you, D. I got you.
all you see is white figures on TV. You got to relate to somebody.
Exactly. That's why you were a fan of G.I. Joe.
I know. I was a fan of Stalker, Snow
Mhm.
Job,
Snake Eyes. You didn't
Snake
know.
Oh,
Eyes.
you
Even though
mean
he was,
you mean
even though
Frostbite?
he was, even though yeah, Frostbite. Even though he was white underneath.
But did you know that in the beginning though?
No, I did not. He had on a
Exactly.
black suit.
Exactly. I should have
And
played
then,
this
but
one in Spanish for you, D. We should have gotten this cartoon in Spanish. Bring you back to your childhood.
that's true.
Most
That's
definitely.
true.
Now they take all the dragons and they go ahead and
They all
fire on
fire.
Castle Grayskull.
It's too much. But I don't understand how the most powerful man in the universe couldn't break through.
Because he needs teamwork, man. You got to teach the kids teamwork.
No.
That's the lesson of this. That's the lesson of this story. Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
There
They
you
should have
go.
4 dragons, by the way.
That's 6.
Oh, they had 6?
Yeah.
Oh. Man, that samurai guy is not drawn very politically correct.
Oh my God! Look at the size of his hands.
Well, that's his weapon.
That's his weapon, his hand.
Oh, his one hand only.
Yes. The
Oh,
toy was like that also.
I was just
But
about
he
to.
did.
That was gonna be
He
my
did
next
have
question. Did
a
they actually make a toy?
Yes,
Yes.
they did.
He did have a sword, though. But yes, his hand. Him and Fisto must have gone at it a bunch of times.
Most definitely.
Hmm.
How did he get there so fast?
He was
He
there
never went
already.
back.
Remember?
He
He
didn't go
never went
back.
back. Yeah.
So the whole time he could have let the sorceress out.
Yes, he could have.
Just waited. That's called cockiness.
So in this version, Skeletor doesn't have the other half of the sword.
He never
This
did.
version, it doesn't.
I thought there was two halves of the sword. Ooh, who's that?
That was a comic book.
Yeah.
Damn! Oh, holy shit! He got big.
Yes.
I was like, who's grabbing He-Man?
Well, if you didn't want to fall, why you flip him into the freaking river
Thank you.
or waterfall, whatever that is?
Of
He's like,
course
I
you
wouldn't
wouldn't
have
have saved him.
Yeah, I wouldn't have saved you, you fool. Grab my balls. You're never gonna have my balls. Oh, sorry. And then, oops.
Oops.
And the dragon saves the day.
At least you'll never see your precious sorceress again, He-Man.
So everybody gets a freaking
Yep.
Everyone gets a
Everybody
sled.
yes. That thing should
So
already
those sleds are
fallen a long
not
time
just
ago.
for the good guys; they're for the bad guys also.
Apparently. She floats away back.
There's into a Zor.
Is that what the animal is?
Yeah. She can't live outside the walls of Castle
Oh,
Grayskull. She turns into
oh
That's what I
boy.
Zor.
thought, D. That's what I thought. Something like that. She was like
Apparently,
trapped in there.
apparently, Apparently, she can live long enough to get pregnant.
Yeah, right.
Or did a
Wow.
guy have a thing for
So,
birds?
so why are we bashing the single mothers? That's what we're doing now? We're bashing single mothers?
Well,
Jeez.
first of all, she's not a single mother. She gave up the child for adoption. She
He's
Exactly.
basically
still
left a baby at the doorstep of a stranger.
he wasn't a stranger.
Stranger to the baby.
No, she wasn't.
He-Man has a worse laugh, though. He does have a terrible laugh.
It does.
He's like hold tilt back and bend backwards. And ha 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 ha.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but that baby dragon kind of resembles Godzuki from the cartoon in the 80s.
There you go.
So in this week's episode, we learned.
Teamwork.
What did we learn? Let's see if it's right. Let's see if D was right. Oh, yeah, treat all living animals with kindness and respect that we give our dogs and cats. People treat dogs.
Maybe even hamsters. It said.
So
maybe even hamsters. Okay.
So all right. So Frank,
Yo,
hook us up with our rating system.
Yes, I got you, buddy. You know me. All right, so we have a simple rating system of 3 categories. We got Rewind, which is easily known as good rewatch value for the episode and the series. Then we have our second one, which is Fast Forward, which means you didn't like this particular episode that we watched, but we want to see others in the series to definitely make our decision. And then, of course, we have Eject, which means it's bad, let's skip it, basura, get it out of here, because we just don't like it. And those are our rating system, buddy.
All right. I'll let you go first since you have the wrong choice. You're going to go with the wrong rating. Go ahead.
Okay, so... This one...
Say it. Say it.
I just don't dig these He-Man cartoons, man. But I have to give it its respect that it deserves. You know what I mean? I can't give it a rewatch because I would never watch it again. The only time I ever watch these episodes is when I'm with you guys. That's it. I would never watch it on my own. But
you're saying we're forcing you?
It doesn't deserve an eject because I want to give it its respect.
So you're saying we are holding a gun to your head so you can watch it. So that's what you're actually saying right now.
Yeah.
You have a gun to your
head. Pretty
head.
much, my friend. Pretty much. You know what I mean? But I have to get this from my perspective, my opinion. For me, it's an eject. I just don't like the He-Man cartoons. I just don't. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's terrible.
Nothing calls me about He-Man. Nothing at all. The vehicles are lame. The haircuts are lame. The characters have great potential.
Hey.
Go. Counterpoint.
Go ahead. We are not talking about the toys. We're talking about this particular episode. You didn't have to go.
Yeah, me too.
All scorched earth. All scorched earth about everything Motu, dude. Like, no. Okay, we understand you. It's an eject for you, so leave it at that. Just leave it at that.
No, but I can add.
You had to go down all the way to the haircut.
Yeah, like what is up with the haircut, man? What is up with that?
Thank you. Come on.
No, what's up with you hating on the haircut?
Because it's freaking lame. Everything is lame about that freaking cartoon. Just like I said, even the vehicles. Come on, man. Really? And you call that shit cool vehicles? The one that freaking, whatchamacallit, spin, the little thing goes like that? What's that one called? The one that moves.
The Dragon Walker?
Dragon Walker?
Lame. Completely stupid. What about the disc one? With the blades on the side. Stupid.
What are you talking about? You're sitting on a machine with blades. The whole thing's a giant cutter.
You want cool blades? The Mach 5. The Mach 5 has amazing blades in the front.
You're gonna tell me. You know what? We can compare all the crap that G.I. Joe toys came out with.
Okay, that
The
was towards
Pogo.
the end. That's about it. From the
Doesn't
beginning of
matter. It
He-Man
still
toys,
says
they were all junk.
still says GI Joe on it. They sold
Thank
it as a
you.
GI Joe toy.
G.I. Joe toy. The
Towards
Pogo
the
thing.
end, yes, you're absolutely correct. The whole Python Patrol, they would just reissue
In
it.
the beginning, they came with a sale. They had a
Oh, come on,
what
that
was
was
like a
freaking awesome, dude. And it
yeah.
actually fucking sailed? Come on.
No, and
None of
like the
this shit from
glider.
He-Man can swim or float. It all freaking goes like this. That means it's sinking. You know what I mean? That's what this means.
Well, I'm gonna give my review,
Go ahead,
and
buddy.
this
I
is a
wonder what it
rewind.
is. I wonder.
This was a rewind. It's a good episode. I don't know why you're just hating on it. You don't give it the opportunity to build up. So,
Again, I used
guys,
to watch it when I was younger.
yeah, I think now for somebody must have made fun of you once, and that's it.
No, that's not it at all. Trust me. Excuse me.
All right, Toy Guru, what's your rating system? What's your rating? Sorry, what? Speak up. What?
He said he gives it an eject. That's what
No,
he
he
said.
did not.
That's what I heard.
No,
My rating is a rewind.
it's a rewind. I heard
I
it.
heard eject. I heard eject.
No, it's a rewind. I just heard him say it. He goes, "My
Yep.
rating system is."
It's a rewind. We even get a PSA talking about pets and working together. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Great
and
show.
even hamsters, D. And even hamsters.
You know where you don't get that at? Transformers.
There you
No, of course
Yeah,
not.
Transformers.
Who cares? It's all about transforming and freaking energon, man.
No, you got
Bullshit.
life lessons, bro. Life lessons. This is
Come
probably
on, man.
maybe if you watch more He-Man, you would have been a nicer adult.
I am a nice adult. That's my
No,
problem.
nicer,
I'm too nice.
nicer adult.
But
Nicer.
I'm already nicer.
You would have been a good. You would have been a better kid that didn't have to get a 5-finger discount on your toys.
Yeah, because those He-Mans were hard to steal, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So you know who didn't steal the toys? These two.
You too?
Exactly. Why? Because we stayed for the PSA at the end and we learned our lessons. D, anything else you want to add?
I think that's it.
Stay
No,
quiet. We don't want to add it. Oh, there you are. All right.
No, the bashing, the He-Man bashing is just on another level this week. So we
I know.
we might have to boycott next week's show in a show of solidarity.
No, next week we'll show him the toys, how cool they are.
Yes.
We will show him.
Can't
We'll
wait.
show him next week.
Definitely can't
Alright.
wait to buy those toys. Spend my money on those toys.
Frank, take us home
All right.
before you
I think.
keep on shitting on my toys.
No, never, my friend, never. All right, so guess what? That is a wrap, my cartoon lovers, and thank you for tuning in into this epic rewind. Now, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share our videos. You can catch us on YouTube, Spotify, basically anywhere you watch your podcast. And don't forget, we've launched our very own Cartoon Rewind toy store. So visit cartoonrewind.com, and you can definitely level up your collection. And for even more cartoon madness, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, X, and Blue Sky. Until next time, keep on cartooning. Peace.
See?
Buy our toys.
Thank you.
There you go.